Hey everybody, Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the Samsung Galaxy Mini Wireless Charging Pad. This is a Qi certified pad, which means that it'll work with any Qi certified inductive wireless charging solution. So if you have a brand new Galaxy S5 and want to go wireless because you really don't want to deal with having to constantly open and close the port down here at the bottom, which has been a complaint from some users, this is going to be your best route. Keep in mind this will work with any Qi certified device, and the technology has been around for quite a while now, so this is far from being a new convenience, but it is becoming, I think, a far more common one. So what was once novelty may be transitioning a little bit here. And I will be unboxing and reviewing later on the S-View flip cover with wireless charging for the S5 as well. That's what I'll be using with this charging pad. So I mentioned portability is what is really unique about this pad. Traditionally, you'd be looking at least 2 to 3 times the size in order to accomplish a traditional pad. Now, there are third-party manufacturers, not name brands that are household the way Samsung is, that are far less expensive and are also similar in form factor, but in terms of from a large manufacturer, you will be hard pressed to find a lot of competing solutions with this product. You have an included USB 2, a micro USB charging cable, as well as AC adapter. You see it right there, 2 amp. So this is not going to charge your phone faster than using, in this case, the USB 3.0 port at the bottom. So even though there are so many complaints about that port, I have to say it generally has more advantages than disadvantages. With that out of the way, let me go ahead and get this out of the box. You can see right there, first thing we're greeted with is a bag containing the micro USB cable on the right and the actual AC adapter on the left, and typical Samsung branding there. Nothing really special to share. And then we've got the pad itself, and it is really small. Let me reiterate that. If I hadn't made that clear already when I said that this is all about portability, it literally is. I mean, this thing is tiny. So essentially, you're looking at the entire device here, and this is really what it's all about. Your port right there for the micro USB to connect to. The exact same finish, as you may have noticed, as phones like the S5 right here, and the Note 3, which is really what this pad was designed to be marketed with. Not that it can't work with the S4 as well. If you have the inductive wireless back or the inductive wireless S-View flip case that I mentioned I will be picking up for this phone, then you have pretty much an entire suite of accessories that actually make sense, which in this day and age really don't exist for the most part. And at $39.99, this is competitively priced. I mentioned earlier you can get a lot of other, less known or no name, as I said earlier, manufacturers that will certainly give you a less expensive product, but not necessarily deliver on the same quality, in my opinion. You've got the little wireless charging pad instruction booklet here, but really it's all just as simple as connecting this, hooking it up, and then throwing this onto the pad, and it'll charge however you like. And unlike most solutions, you actually can take this with you, which is, as I mentioned, what I like about it, because I can't tell you how many times I've wanted to take wireless charging with me, but it just simply wasn't practical. So this gives you a legitimate way to do that, which I think is actually important when it comes to making Qi and the appeal of inductive charging and cutting the cord really an impressive and practical feature rather than just a bragging right. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Warranty, that makes sense, need that. But that's pretty much it. So as soon as I actually get the wireless charging back, I was supposed to get it today, but I actually was shipped the wrong product. They sent me the Note 3 S-View flip cover, so clearly not compatible. Also, another unique thing is that the S5, since it has that IP67 rating, when paired with the flip case, you're going to have the first, at least Samsung, I won't say waterproof because it's not, but water resistant dust proof phone with inductive charging on the market, and that's definitely a bragging right as far as I know. I don't think there's any other phone. So this is an interesting little accessory storm they've brewed up here. It's been a few years in the making, and it's finally coming into its own, which is why I'm sharing it with all of you. But that pretty much sums it up for the Galaxy Mini Wireless Charging Pad. Again, a Qi certified product, inductive charging system, so that you can cut the cord. But with the S5, you're going to take, I would say it's probably going to be about twice the amount of time to charge this phone as opposed to using the USB 3.0 connector on the bottom. And in many cases with phones down the road, it's going to be a similar case. So until I actually use it, though, don't actually hold that to being, any sort of fact, at least as far as that I can say. That's just an estimate. But realistically speaking, the USB 3.0 advantage on the charging side of things is incredible. In fact, that's one of the best things that the brand new S5 has going for it, while it may seem insignificant to most users. At any rate, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. And of course, as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.